How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this,
Legends
most
come
of
to
this stuff
life.
takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
You can't park that here.
Or something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Classic video game moment of I'm too fast to, just keep up the pace with these guys. I have to get 10 feet ahead and then wait for them to catch up, and then get 10 feet ahead and then wait for them to catch up.
It gets better. A local girl.
Oh, hold on. There's a
drowned in
fucking
Cauldron Lake just a week
there's a
earlier.
walk button in
They
this
were
game.
lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah,
Not to
anyway,
be confused
she
with the
knew
log
Jagger
lady.
and Zane before they both died, and
Hold on. I need to turn the speech volume up. We'll do 2 more. Seems too quiet.
kind of a breakdown.
Get there eventually.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Just gonna do a little bit of kidnapping. Nothing to be worried about. Pizza. Can I see through the door?
Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Damn fine cup of coffee.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Can't believe we got
It's coming
pranked.
for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Well, I'm spooked.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell
Fuck's
reality
this
from
guy?
dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Hold there, Alan. Chill.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I
Hey,
could do was get Barry into the car, work
bud?
something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of
Good.
it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Rude.
Right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Cooking with corn, 72 tasty recipes. I feel like you
I
don't
couldn't
need
work up a
that many
change for Rose.
pages.
Something had used her to get to me, and
There's
looked its mark.
72 recipes.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day.
We got
Come
fucked
back
up.
soon.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna
My
head on
phone and
out.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Alright, so we need to get our pal and his fat ass back to the car. Also need a flashlight and a gun. I would love to have a gun. We probably got something in the car, right?
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today. just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Everybody's going nuts. Bonkers, perhaps.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You
Agent Grumpy Pants, FBI.
Stay right where you are, Slade!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
He could have shot an innocent man.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I guess we're going this way. I'm gonna guess how I get a gun and flashlight back is the spookies come and they kill all the police or some shit. I told you I don't remember a whole lot of this. Walmart, what do y'all need? I actually just went shopping the other day, so I'm good. I mean, I wouldn't say no to some like donuts, maybe.
Stop running! We have the suspect in sight.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Honestly, I could go for like a maple bar. I haven't had a maple bar in a long time. I'm usually not like big on donuts, but got a craving now. Thanks. Manuscript page? The free shit?
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh, things are getting all wavy. You know what that means. Again, can't park that here.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
I'm a federal agent. I can shoot at anybody I want. You know, for this not being the remastered version, it definitely still holds up pretty good.
This way. Over here.
Then again, games generally tend to look better at night, so somebody's getting got. Thought maybe there was a path over there for
This horror was
thermos or
everywhere
something.
I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of
How long he's on Bigfoot.
That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Bigfoot was real in this universe. After playing Control, like, fucking, what isn't real? Either that or, like, Bigfoot's one of, like, the made-up things in Control that, like, the government was using or some shit. Ow! Dickhead? Oh, the birds are going for it. Oh. Are they on my team right now? Oh, they're going down. Yeah. Birds are out for blood, man.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over.
Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Red sheet. I'm guessing
the lights of the radio
this is where we're
station in the
headed.
distance.
Oh, look at that crusty radio station sign. Broken ankles. Just like that.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Come on, man, I ain't got a
Natural
flashlight.
shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
You know, this'll do.
Power to the searchlight.
Oh, it's gotta be hooked up to a generator. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It would just be real nice to just you know, turn that fucking thing on, just wheel it around with me. Come on. Oh, this thing's so slow. The sensitivity on that's bonkers, dude. I had to move like the mouse halfway across my desk just to get it 1/3 of what I did there. Because right now it's just gonna be a lot of just going for a walk. Okay, never mind, because now you have an actual flashlight again. Wouldn't say no to a gun, though. Those seem to be doing me pretty good. Maybe one of the shot variety.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
God, these people fucking suck at parking in this town.
Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in.
Alright, I get it. All the teams are down. Obliterated. Oh, I just realized those were the cops. I hope nobody needs to find those bodies. There isn't exactly gonna be anything left. Get me in that checkpoint.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer.
His name Milk? What?
There's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I hate that I have to like orient the camera like next to the radio to hear it better. Like my audio is based on where the camera's located instead of where the character is. I mean, I'll get over it. It's not that big of a deal. I need you guys to get like, yeah, close to each other. Oh, that was just immediate, that one. I'll take it. I need to get like some spooky movies going for Halloween this year. I mean, I have like a whole setup for streaming that sort of stuff, but I just never get around to actually using. Got a whole secret website and everything. I don't know what I'd watch, because I watched In the Mouth of Madness, I think, last year. I don't want to do all the same stuff again. So if you got any good spooky movie ideas, let me know. Yeah, Matt, you were there. I think I just streamed that to the Discord, though. Thing is, I'm not too well versed in spooky movies. I don't really go out of my way to watch them very often. They're just like a handful of ones that I know are like, oh, these are good. Like, I could watch The Thing. That's a good one. Again with the complete dog shit parking, man. So how do you lose every door on your car? They're attached, dude. Cop car around here? I thought I saw like the red and blue flashing lights on one of the trees. Got him.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
There he is.
Hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
Trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
those people, damn.
Themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure?
Lights. I thought there was a manuscript page over there. I'm just stupid. Hello? Is there a bathroom here? Estoy pooping.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
You might not want to just tell everybody I'm here.
Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
What an ass.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I was gonna say, we made it to the radio station and got no information.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What a grumpy gamer, dude. You're about to become miners? Yeah, we're gonna go and start finding all those diamonds and stuff. That's what miners do, right? a gun? For me? You're too kind. And now, I could kill. Hey, cool it, alright? Didn't you get the memo? I have a gun now? Yeah.
There was no
James,
sensible
it's
reason
your
for the power company
first
Woodlights to be
warning.
here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
And we get one of those guns that shot. They're just giving me all the goodies now. Blam! As far as I can tell, okay, never mind. I think there's only one way in here. Door's stuck. Oh, you son of a bitch. Warm up. Yeah, first things first, we gotta get the fuck out of that building. No, probably shouldn't be using all these flashbangs so much. Switch to the flares. I don't think I'm going to be getting too many flashbangs. Do I want to know what you're even talking about in chat? Get up here. I don't know why I would want to get up here anyways. I doubt there's anything on the roof. You know, I probably should have turned these on before I fell for the obvious trap that was the free shotgun. You want to monetize the video? Joke's on you. I'm not anyways.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
I'm a big FBI man. I ain't got to answer to you little small town backwoods country folk. See, back where I come from, we've got a thing called Wi-Fi. You might not know it. Future technology. You wouldn't get it.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever
Howdy.
met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Reception. Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be an Verizon ad.
Itself loose from the bridge's steel.
They're just gonna let them
Wrapped in
talk shit
darkness,
about the
it floated
reception
in
that
the
way.
air, twitching. For a moment, I
Absolute
didn't
dog
understand
shit
what I was looking
coverage.
at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh, we got supplies off this way somewhere. I had to guess, probably in here. Yeah, gee, I wondered. Item limit reached? What do you mean? Where's my bandolier? Why can't Alan just carry infinite ammo at all times? Hold on, let me check behind here. Anything extra secret? Jesus Christ! I'm looking for secrets, man. You can't do that to me. One of the abandoned check, not trap, by the way. I mean, when it has these things, it's generally good. It's not intended to be a trap. But it absolutely was. They got me again. Alright, Seamus, what are you doing? Just so oh dude. You got the brand right and everything, but got them energizers. Can you believe somebody
I could see a railway.
Somebody was
bridge up
out
ahead
here, like,
and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore.
playing
I hoped
the
I'd find
non-energizer edition? I think, like, I'm having a brain stroke. This Flaws, what's your... I mean, I don't know if it's the same on your screen, but now your name's the same color as Seamus's, and I got my brain all confused. I could have swore last time it was purple. Now it's green. Hold on. Quit throwing shit at me. I got a million batteries, I might as well use them. Anything else in here? Trying to fucking tackle me? We good? I think we're good. That page was right. Yeah, it's crazy. How did they, like... How did they know? Oh, okay. That would have just straight up killed a man. Just an entire fucking wheelbarrow to the dome.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Like what Alan wrote is happening to him. Make a game about that instead. That'd be crazy. A game where you're like,
as a teenager,
you keep finding like pages of things that are happening to your
Stephen King had been
character.
a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes
Heavy
it fun.
duty
This was
flashlight?
anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, this looks like an arena if I've ever seen one. See, if this was RoboCop, I'd be picking these things up and just getting primed to throw them at somebody. How did I know? That other guy go? Wasn't that third regular sized dude? Yeah, there he is. Come on. I'll take that. I'm not a fan of how I came to a complete fucking stop to grab that, but I'll live. Probably. I should probably, like, deliberately use the shotgun for those guys. But it takes a lot of handgun ammo for that. Anybody? Oh, I was gonna say spooky ghost, but it turns out it's just a guy. Just another dude I'll kill. Blam! Well, I guess either way it takes a full gun to kill one of those guys. It's either 6 shots with the revolver or 2 with the shotgun. In light, you can hurt them. In case you didn't figure it out by now. Oh, more TV to watch?
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin
You got your
Davis,
popcorn ready.
to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs, has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
You can't show that on fucking Twitch, dude.
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have welcomed please Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
It's like Spaceballs. Dude's gonna pop out and start doing a funny dance.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Yeah, these little like mini episodes are great. Just having like stuff like that you can just find off on the side. I mean, I feel like it's probably gonna be real hard to miss those going through the game, but they're a good way to encourage me to look around.
Sucking everything loose.
Gets you more into the world.
Its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
This looks like some sort of fight zone. Oh, he's back. Oh, I didn't even shoot the guy. I can't tell if this thing's even like responding to the light hitting it. Get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, I don't think that this dude's taking light at all. Open says me. So if you just want to get stuck there, that'd be great. I can just hang out here while you're just doing what you're doing. This even opening? Slowly. I'm good. I'm safe. Fuck out of there. Yeah, come on over. You won't. You can try, but you won't. How convenient. They just leave the keys in here. Free shit.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Upcoming DLC for Alan Wake 2 called Night Springs. I didn't even know that they had like a name for the DLC. I saw something earlier today that like they announced they were doing a free DLC for it, but that's all I knew.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
When does Alan Wake 2 come out again?
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story
Next month?
in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by
It's
the
gonna
dark presence
suck
trying to destroy
having to
me.
wait
It all felt real.
till that game comes out on Steam. I mean, like, I will find a way to play it. Either way. Oh, it's October 27th? I thought it was... Okay, I thought it was next month. Damn. Like, I will be playing Alan Wake 2. But I don't know if I'll, I mean, like, I've acquired games before. But I don't think I've ever acquired the DLC for a game before. So I don't know if, I don't know how easy that is to do. Might end up waiting till it actually comes out on Steam to do any DLC stuff. I mean, because, I mean, that's what I did with Control. I played the base game and then just waited for the DLC.
I want to apologize for
Or waited till it was on Steam for the DLC.
looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
You know, even in the daytime, it does hold up pretty good. Oh shit. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm just, you know, all gassing it here, but oh no, you totally can just drive off. I thought it had an invisible wall. Well, huh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was fucked either way. Did we come from that way? We came from down there, so this way has got to be the way to go. Probably because, you know, there's not a broken bridge in the way. Ew. Right? I mean, you've got enough time to play through Control and the DLC before Alan Wake 2 comes out. Because, I mean, only half the DLC you even need to play anyways. The first half is, like, challenge mission type stuff. It's the second half of the DLC that is, I'm gonna assume, is gonna be pretty necessary for Alan Wake 2.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger.
You listen to it.
A lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either.
If I type myself insert bearing set fanfish into the typewriter, it'll come true. Yeah, but the fucked up thing is, it won't even be like, oh, it just happens. It'll make me make it come true. It'll make me write it. And I'll think it was my idea. Alright, is this the coal mine? This looks like a coal mine of sorts. Although the road does keep going. Considering this is the only section of this building I can go in, this might just be for some bonus stuff. Or, okay, yeah, it's just the manuscript page. That's fine, I'll take it.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
And Mott is the kidnapper. Honestly, I might go back and replay the Alan Wake specific DLC stuff for Control before Alan Wake 2 comes out, just because I'm sure going through that DLC with, you know, the first game more fresh into my mind would make things a lot more comprehensible.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, okay.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
He wants to make Wake write his fan fiction. Damn, man, I'm getting winded already? Oh, yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm home.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on.
I refused to take off even one of my 3 jackets.
To get Alice back, or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Welcome to another Running on Blind Hope food review.
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do,
Getting
you
jerked?
better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, I do have a gun.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
So let me out and I'll get there. Huh? Hello?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Did Alan just lock himself in? Is there another door and I'm just blind? Alright, sure, I guess we're going this way. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. All right, story time again.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Get the fuck down from there. I don't know if... Hold on, we're gonna test something. I don't know if the explosives do damage just out the gate, or if they have to be... You know, if their shield has to be down pretty much beforehand. That didn't seem to do much of anything. You're supposed to be dead, pal. 2 shots is how this was supposed to work. Nice throw, idiot. Trying to throw a whole ass truck at me? Rude. Gonna flashbang myself, I guess. Speaking of, oh, absolutely take more of those. I figured they would have came from both sides. I mean, I'm just saying, if I was trying to ambush somebody and kill them, probably what I'd do. I mean, not to say that I plan on it, or, you know, thought about it, or, like, have a person in mind or anything. Is that inside this thing? Yeah, why would I ever open this up? Or is this what I gotta do? Can you just like... Jeez. A banger for me in memes? Alright, let me check. Better be good. Oh man, it's going. Classic. Funny dog picture. Everybody loves funny dog picture. He's the most relatable character we've ever had. He's a funnier character than we've ever had before. But if we can get funny dog picture to work, the whole thing works. Hey, shit's fucked out here. The noise in black and white and everything took like 3 minutes. I appreciate the effort.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Get out of the way! Man, I can save on so much ammo. Now that I have a car that I can just kill people with. I'm gonna get you. Took 3 minutes. That's a decade. Like a decade in dog years? In funny dog picture years? Expert parking. All that just for a flare gun? Oh, okay. There's actual stuff to do over here. I mean, that bit that I put together for the Dead Rising video of the funny dog picture, that, like, it took me like a couple hours. So yeah, funny dog picture is, takes some time, but it's definitely worth it. Stop throwing things at me. Oh, car broke. Car brokey. Yeah, it's a lot faster to do now that I actually know how to do it, but... Jesus, dude, fucking... Get off my ass! I guess now we know, don't let the car blow up. Yeah, at first, though, for that funny dog thing, I started doing it, like, frame by frame. And then I got like halfway through that, and I was like, "Nah, there's gotta be a better way." It was like classic infomercial shit. Can you stop throwing things, please? Damn, Al, why did it take so long for you to put it in reverse? Put it in reverse, Al. All right, that's all of them. We're safe now. Yeah, well, I got demolished the first time, but now it is they that are being demolished. I only let them win the first time, you know, because I felt bad for them. Me, honestly, I'd never lose. Back the fuck up. don't know who I'm hitting, but I'm hitting somebody. I thought that guy was stuck in a wall over there. Oh, perfect, dude. I used the battery, so they gave me more battery. I used some ammo, obviously. They gave me more ammo. And I used a single flare, so they gave me a new flare. It's going to be interesting playing Alan Wake 2 when that comes out, because I know that one's going to be more actual, like, survival horror, like, resource management shit than this is. So this is pretty much an action game. It's a spooky themed action game. Trust no one, not even yourself. You know, that actually makes sense, though. Is that chair glowing? What's so special about that chair?
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former
It's a new one?
But these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Give him a little poke. Yeah, I think that was somehow one manuscript page that I missed going through the first time. All them years ago. Oh. That was a close one. I hear music. Why do I hear music?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Oop. You know, it'd be nice if we could just, like, turn these lights on. Like, they didn't have to be attached to anything. And then just drive around like a giant light bulb car. If Alan Wake was in, like, Mario Kart, his car would be just, like, big old flashlight. Energizer logo plastered all over it. I don't think I actually need to really clean up that stuff. It's just my brain makes me. Dodging this game's kind of iffy. And there's clearly some part of that I don't get, but I don't know, I think I'm just used to every other like action game just having your dodge just no matter which direction you're facing, it'll just work. Can we get another one of those in here? Thank you. Oh, dude. You know what? The game... Oh, man, I couldn't switch fast enough. Like I said, the game gave me flashbangs for a reason. They're trying to conserve ammo and shit and just kill them. Easy. Oh, you're still alive? Just, hey, here's everybody. How did you not die? Are we alright, we're reloaded on everything. We're all good. Story time.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Like, it's neat that Nightingale has all these wacky little fucking author names that he keeps calling Wake. But I don't read books, dude. I think I understood like one of those references. I was here of all places, not just swarming with dudes. Give me the super flashlight. When do I get the super flashlight? I remember there being a bigger flashlight than this. The Omega Beam flashlight. Brighter than the sun times 2.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make
Switch
him
to
talk.
pump action shotgun? Sure. As long as my my ammo carries over. Is that light going out? Or is it just like that? Oh yeah, it's going out. So this only stay up for a certain amount of time. I was hoping I'd be able to just like set them all up and just be good to go. I'm shooting somebody. Get fucking got. I should probably cool it on the flashbangs for now. Not too many of those left to go around. So I think there were two different routes that I could have taken to get here? Because it definitely seemed like it's a circle-shaped zone. Takes a year to reload, though. At least somehow we can hold the flashlight steady and reload at the same time. That's good. Switching to handgun. We are running out of shotgun shot. Oh, is that a convenient focus button that I
was moving ahead of me
just completely
in the same
neglect?
direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Was it going all city?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Is that how that works? Slow it down there, bud. Don't appreciate your track all-star speed. Sound's going crazy. Okay, we're good. Gotta be pretty close, right? Like I'm feeling a end of episode.
The place was dead.
Coming
A
pretty
ghost town.
soon.
Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Whoa, spooky barrel. Oh, spooky car. Oh, now it actually is a spooky car. Not anymore. I get in here. There's nothing to get if I could get in there, so never mind.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't.
Throw
I was
hands.
freaked out. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Grey Peak Gorge. What TF2 map is this? When did they add this in the update? I keep my back to this pole, that other one is not gonna be able to get me. We're safe. Alright. Come on, dude. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to. I don't have the battery to deal with all these before they come flying at me. What was the other thing? You? Minecart? Wagon? What is this? You know, I don't think I'd be quite as comfortable walking through here as our boy Alan is. I'd be paranoid that shit's gonna collapse, like, if I breathe on it wrong. Bro, cool it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna have the battery to deal with it before it hit me, and I mean, we got our answer. I thought the most menacing foe would be the environment itself. Oh? Ah.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Almost like that Zane guy knows something. I don't know if I want to switch to hunting rifle. I like the shotgun, you know? But how much ammo? You got more ammo for the hunting rifle. Yeah, I guess we'll go with hunting rifle. I mean, the game's giving it to me for a reason, right?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Impatient. Your speed runs a little too under time, Alan. You're never gonna go pro at this rate.
Birds.
True. I ain't going anywhere until these things are dealt with. I know as soon as I take a walk on that fucking board, they're gonna get me. That's when they swarm. It's fucking too far away. The game knows I'm strategizing. Just go for it. What'd I tell you? Is not doing anything. Going for it. I guess I could just pop him with a flare and be done with it, right? Danger, do not enter. Well, I don't see anywhere else to go. Well, this is the exact reason why I wouldn't be anywhere near this fucking mine. At least there's no birds. I feel like I'm gonna get a fucking minecart thrown at me at a moment's notice. So that's me? Hello? We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Ouchie.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Me too.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were
Big
full of
men.
running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Going in there. This seems like a bad idea. Get my socks all wet and shit. Like, you can take my wife, dude. The socks are staying dry. Honestly, I don't remember any cave stuff when I played this the first time. All I remember is forest. And like a little bit of town, maybe. Seems like combat down here.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
I remember, I think I heard something about there being like cut content for this game at one point that like helped to explain why Nightingale is such a piece of shit the whole time. What a bro, man. I was just wondering, where am I gonna go now that that was closed off? Oh, fucking comboing me? Hey, knock it off. Quit throwing shit. You know it's dark in here. I can't see things. Rude. Alright, well, I'm good. I'm a little hurty. Bones maybe a little brokey. But I'm good. I mean, in comparison. Those other guys are fucking dead. Spooky shadow creatures or not, bullets still work.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Baby puzzles. Baby's first video game puzzle. I think Baby's first puzzle would be like some sort of like block slide thing. Okay, so we're going that away. Over there. Oh, okay, I see. I thought I was gonna have to go up higher in order to move the thing around, but I can just pop back down and use this one. You know, I didn't really think about it until now, but I hope my computer's good enough to play Alan Wake 2. If not, I'm gonna have some problems. I mean, I guess that's the good thing about acquiring it. I get a little demo. See if it works on my hardware before I even pay for it. What's down here? Fucking asshole birds, that's what. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Oh, we're not doing that quite yet. We got up to go. I think I accidentally started going the right way. Oh yeah, dude, more flares? Don't mind if I do. What is this? Somebody's like shitty like rust construction? Yep, that's a mountain, all right. Tell me about it.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
It's fine. I got a light down here that'll just heal my broken bones. A little fall damage ain't gonna do me too bad. Those birds really did seem to just fuck off as soon as I turned the light on. I mean, just like that, the fractures are gone. Who needs healthcare, man, when you can just shine a flashlight directly into your brain? Oh no, don't go down there. And drop this on the actual... Nope. Oh wait, no, I did. Shit, I thought it fell through. Stop it, please. I've only got so many of these. About either. Yeah, I would simply just go around. I'm not riding this fucking thing. I get it, you know, gotta save your wife and all that. But like, if you die on the way, what good's that gonna do? Your hunting rifle is seeming maybe better than the shotgun. Oh, buddy. Cool it.
Shit.
Long episode. I think I only got one in me for today. So anyways, I started blasting. Gotta be pretty close to Mirror Peak Lookout, right? Cauldron Lake. It's a lake. Alan Lake. I get it. Alan Wake goes to the lake. You know, at least by them, like, coming onto the bridge with me, it let me know if they weren't just gonna, you know, chop the fucking... the ropes on the sides and just drop me. I mean, I guess they could kill their own team. They could be out here team killing. Like, surely we're not going all the way up there, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. Collectibles? Well, not really collectibles, but you know what I mean. I mean, technically, I did collect them. But they're more, resources than anything.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
The boss? So he's working for somebody? I can go up here? Oh, this is actually... Is this where I'm supposed to go? Walked off. This one isn't. Oh, I didn't explore. Wait, hold on. Honey, it's like stuck on an edge for a little bit there. I thought I might have been able to like jank my way back up. Tom. Curse you, Thomas Zane. You fucked my wife. CW and TZ. Well, we know Thomas Zane. I don't know who the rest of that is. Talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Fuck is Tom? I'm Alan. I'm the main character. I don't know what you're talking about. Some Tom guy? No, actually, yeah, we'll have the hunting rifle out. That seems to be our best problem solver at the moment. You guys weren't here before. We probably should deal with some of these. Why did I shoot? I knew I didn't have a battery. Don't touch me. I've got cooties. Door stuck? Door stuck? Not even close. What was the point of being here? They just put us on the other side of the building? Or is this just for some Tom lore? I know, yeah, we're going the right way.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Jump.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
It's all in your head, Alan.
Hey, you?
You need to move on.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make...
Well, shit. No wife and his socks are wet anyways. That's the game. Done. Roll credits. I'm gonna make that joke every time, by the way.